Hey, welcome back. We're getting back into Dwarf Fortress. Gonna continue where we left off, and hopefully nothing bad comes from it. It wasn't going too well last time, so we'll see. We're gonna spin right up and join back in. I got some feedback from the last video. Mostly don't leave 10 minutes of pitch blackness at the end. I forgot what save it was, so we're just gonna run this back. See if we can make these dwarves something. Another thing I wasn't taking enough time to show the actual fortress itself as I was building it. So we're gonna go around and actually show what fortress, how deep the fortress has been and how it's been doing. All right, look at that. Old boy been out here chopping wood. Paul Bunyan on his ass. All right, so our fortress isn't much, but we have the main crafting area built up right here, and we just left off with building a barracks room. We got our temple, which isn't much, and we have our tavern, which is coming along pretty well actually. Burial that is not going to be phallic. It is only going to be leaf shape, and a little farm that seems to be doing pretty well. So let's that is not the button. I'm just smashing buttons. All right, kitchen, add new task, brew drink from plant, brew drink from fruit. All right, we'll get started on that. God blessed boars bleeding all over. We need to get started on some doors. Let's do that. We'll get this stuff moved over and wait for the diplomacy if we ever get it. For some reason, it hasn't been popping up. There it is, diplomacy. And this is from the home faction too, so this is the first one. I missed it last year. The world is the same as ever. Let's ask for some leather. Splints and crutches will be nice for the medical room. We're gonna have to get set up pretty soon. All right, that should be good. I wish you would stop eating and come to the depot. All right, oh Lord, that looks good. What did I ask for last time? I did ask for these yaks. Gosh, dang, you guys are expensive. Alright, now we gotta offer you a gift. $380 sounds pretty good. I'll send that off. Offer us a gift. Send me people. I'm telling you, send me people. Or else, violence. Oh, alright. Let's make some more crowns, because we know I almost said the Americans. The humans are gonna want crowns. Hold on, let's check on the crown status, actually. Alright, yeah, we're not really pushing through any of this very fast. Let's go up check the top. We got some new animals we gotta put in this pasture, make sure they don't die. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we don't want people here. Dwarves only. Why were you just angry? Or was it you that was just angry? Huh. Never mind. If we ever get some migrants, I will get started on this barracks. We need to start mining. I wish we could mine down. It's unfortunate, but we're gonna go north and make a designated smelting room. Let them carry that out, and we'll move all the smelting stuff from over here to up here, and we'll actually be able to lay everything out. You sleeping right here? My guy. Now this is what I like to see. You do have to come out here and do something with this too eventually. Get all this stuff mined up. Got a big. I'm surprised this isn't flooded, to be honest with you. Like this, yeah, flooded like this one, yeah. The boys have put in work. Cinnabar, oh, we gotta get that. That's gonna look so nice. We're gonna mine some of this. This is a coal vein. I think this is as far down. No, it was not as far down as. Is it filled with water down here? Yeah, it's filled with water down here. Nice. On elevation 20, we'll come out here and dig this out too. See what's around. Oh, we need another door. Yeah, this is in case they accidentally dig too deep. I don't want to die immediately. Speaking of which, Let's give whatever might come out of that an opportunity to get out of the map. Now this is going to take absolutely forever for them to dig out, but it's going to look pretty cool and be kind of functional, which is honestly all that I could ever ask for. Alright, that should be sufficiently slow in case anything decides to come in here. It will have to go all the way up, down, and around, and then through here. And I might actually straighten this out and then make one straight tunnel down. Nice. And now, they'll just do that at some point in time. Not like we really have a lot going on. Do we have any doors made? It's a real question. Alright, I'm back. I had to go do my laundry. What was that? I know telling. Where are we gonna be? That's the real question. We're out watching these go down is what we need to be at. This is ridiculous. Got some beds coming in. Alright, they're not as good as the downstairs ones, but they're better than nothing. And that honestly should be good. Good enough. We'll get some more. We'll finish making the top ones, and I don't think we should have any more issues as far as bedrooms. I am going to have an issue as far as the way this looks. So we're going to have to change this. That sucks. Alright. They'll work on that eventually, and we'll get this filled in with bedrooms. I don't think we're getting people. I don't think we're getting people. Oh, you know what? We do actually have to get a loom and stuff. Also, my doors aren't doing anything because they're paused. A duh. A big duh. These guys go and do some stuff around here. Let's fill this in with the wall. Oh, we're actually working on the crowns and the spears in the chest and stuff. Cool. Alright, let's get our barrack stockpile up here. And we're gonna do armor, ammunition, weapons. And we'll come over here. And we'll get rid of that stuff. And we need to make a barrack zone. Alright. Nice little barracks area. I did make a garbage dump up here. And it is unfortunate that we don't have anywhere for fishing. Because it is one of my favorite food supports. One of my favorite food supplies because it is just so consistent. There's no way you finished all the stoneworker orders. You did. All of these tables. Look at all these tables. Let's build a bar. Or I guess, what can you do with tables? Not putting tables in the bedroom. Let's make some coppers. I'll make 24. That should be sufficient. Give them some place to put their goods. Oh yeah, we need beds too. Make bed. Alright. Are we mining? This is what we're mining? Nice. Hey, I seen that yak. What's that yak doing down there? Yeah, I'm gonna make the pasture area up here. There's just not a lot of food. I don't know exactly if they eat grass or if they eat. Get all my animals up here. Get them out of here. Get this wagon going too. It's an eyesore. All right, got some cloth and stuff made. We'll let that spin up. I don't know why everything is going so slowly, and I really hate this overlay for the smoothing. All right, let's work on the squad. Probably work on it from in here. No uniform right now. All right, yeah, we're on constant training. You're about to be the greatest. Wait, what is your other job? You can't be on constant training. Gosh dang it. Alright, let's add a uniform. I prefer the spears because I feel like they do a little I feel like the range is better. Don't quote me, I haven't looked in the files, but I feel like the range is significantly better. But this will be our basic iron spearman, breast, helm, legging, shield, gauntlets, boots, and spear. And we'll get all that stuff cooking up. And it'll be stored in here. And the dudes will train in here too, which is actually pretty fun to watch. If we ever get any more population, because God, we are struggling. Nice. We're making some serious progress on these bedrooms. Usually my doors are just homeless as a motherfucker. I'm looking up how to remove doors, by the way. Oh, they got it. There we go. Man, these guys are moving now. Let's get these bedrooms reassigned. And we'll have to get this room smoothed as well, so that's going to take 25,000 years. What are you doing? Can somebody get this dead boar out of here? Alright, we're going to have to build I wish we could build stinking down, but we have this stinking we don't have the aquifer over here. I wonder how far it goes. We'll have to dig some of this out and see where it takes us. We're going to make storage down here somewhere. Once we can figure out what part of the... There's so many gods. Why is there so many gods? We got to get all these selected to each of the gods, and we will make this a better temple eventually. Probably come out down here a lot more and make individual temples within it. But this should suffice with people wanting to pray to whatever deity that they may believe in. We're just gonna have to go down, start selecting. We're on 3. Well, that should be good enough for now. I really don't care about the rest of the people, so. Oh, yeah, so that should be sufficient. Why we're paused. The turkey in here praying. Still slaving away out here. Ooh, legendary miner. We must immortalize him. He shall be immortalized in the Dick Leaf tomb. Bro, what is up with the poultry in the temple? On some poultry prayer right now, dude. What's going on? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is even this, dude? No, that's not a stray dog. I see it. There it is. 140 years old, meditating on metals. What the fuck are you? Able to whoop my ass, apparently. Yeah, yeah, we're banning all creatures. Before we have another fucking whatever the fuck that is. Goddamn Lorax coming through. Look at him. Look at him. He's fucking hideous. Alright. Now that we successfully have segregated the area, get your fucking gross Lorax looking ass out of here. We're making progress. Slowly but surely. Oh, I really was those agates and jade clusters. Oh, you know what? Are you using fucking barrels? You are using all my barrels. Come on. What do you mean no plum helmet seeds? Fine cheese. Do you know what? I think once we get this animal husbandry, I think we're just gonna produce cheese. We're gonna redo the cheese caves. Who took all their clothes off? Who took all their clothes off? Who stripped in here? Do we have a naked dwarf running around? Let's get on this mechanist and let's spin up a couple rock mechanisms because I think we're gonna need a couple of them for we gotta get some traps starting to be laid. So we're gonna do some traps all throughout here. Oh, I hate that I can't get these gems. I might get the gems. Alright, where are we at? Hey, look, it was actually fucking working. Oh, does that mean they finished? It does. We need a... Ooh, look at that. We need to put a door right here. Somebody tries to help themselves. Oh, Lord. Oh, the elves are back. Where are my cut gems? They're rough gems. Oh, cut gems. Duh. Let's get some of these over here. They wanted large cut gems, so I'm not too worried about it. They isn't the humans. Let's get those over here. I forget what we asked them to bring. I think it was a bunch of hippie stuff. Has found dead dehydrated. Why are you dying in dehydration? Why is this happening? It's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. How do you die when there's a well? That's really what I want to know. Man, we really need people now. Why did everybody get naked? Is there a reason for that? Can somebody take this dead guy to have a proper burial, please? Our population is dropping. Our dwarves are running around without clothes on. This is unsustainable. Oh my gosh, look! Some migrants have arrived. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. Wonderful. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's take a look at our new... A thresher? Don't know what that is. A siege operator and a surgeon. Oh my gosh, we need a doctor's office. So let's spin up a queue for a doctor's office. And I think the doctor actually has to have an office, doesn't she? Chief medical dwarf? No, chief medical dwarf does not. Nice. So this will be our medical facility right here. We'll have another entrance to it, just like we should have another entrance to the barracks. Wow, that was an increase. That was a lot of dwarves, and we have beds for them. And we have beds for them. Each one of these levels is, I think, 24. Petitions. The Guild of Birds has many members and now requires a guild hall. The location must be built and furnished. Oh, it's a farmer's hall. Yeah, we'll get started on that. Let's build it over here. We'll get that dug out, and that'll be a farmer's guild hall. I don't know who the match knowing paints are, but good for them. I'm happy for them. I really wish them the best. Alright, we need to set this lady as the chief medical surgeon. Here we go. Hospital. There it goes. Nice. We got some people who are not happy. This guy. This guy is still a Gorlak. He's a bard, though. I wish I could open up to Gorlaks. It's kind of growing on me. Diplomacy. Ast Stegazenal. Oh, from the mountains, Holmes. Oh, it's autumn already. Wow. They really wanted gems. Oh, wow, I've never seen this one. Merit deserved reward. I come in power to establish this colony as an official land of our realm. Can you imagine the trade wagons, of course? Their responsibilities and nobilities. And the nobility must live well. Do you have anyone suitable for this elevation? Can I look at this? Can I see my doors? Can I see? Who are we making a noble? Who gets to have this? You know what? I hate to say it. I hate to say it. It might be our expedition leader. He kind of has deserved it. Yes, I have recommendations. A barony? Unal, you are the baron. There we go. So I have a pretty unique bedroom. There we go. So we should be able to fit a dining room, bedroom, and tomb. Listen, buddy. Tombs is going to be what a tomb is going to be, alright? Oh, we got another influx of people. Oh, wow. We might have to do something about the food situation here soon. That number is dropping. Alright, so everything's filling up. Everything is filling up very quickly. We got to get some of this stuff moved over. Gosh, it's so nice to have such a large population. Are we still smelting and doing the smelting stuff over here? We are, slowly but surely. All right, so everything's filling up. Everything is filling up very quickly. We got to get some of this stuff moved over. Gosh, it's so nice to have such a large population. Are we still smelting and doing the smelting stuff over here? We are, slowly but surely. Ooh. 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 Where was that at? Ooh. Alright, well. The question is, did my dwarf fall to his death? No. No, he did not. I wonder if I could build bridges over this. Look at this. This is what we want. Let them dig down here, and we'll build pathways over to all this. And try to block this off so that we can mine in peace. Oh, the gems, the gems, the gems. Nice. I wonder if I could fish down here. Yeah, we're gonna have to build some connectors to all of this, because I need those gems. Oh, cave fungus is growing. What a good run. We made a lot of progress tonight. I think I might wrap it up and end it off here. We got a lot done. We still need to move this stuff over to this side, the smelter, and get this smelter operational. And we have a lot to do in the caverns now that we have an access point. We need to make it safe first and foremost. That's the most important. But once it is safe, we got a lot to do. Got a lot to do. Got to move the farming and stuff down here. It's very, very wet. Everything is very wet. But we'll make do. Alright, I appreciate you guys sticking in. It's been fun hanging out with you guys. Again, if you have any tips or tricks, leave them down in the comments, and I'll try to reply as I can. Thanks for sticking around, and it's been great. But tune in next time. Again, leave any tips or tricks in the comments, and I'll try to reply as I can. Alright, see y'all.